one-on-one with the new U.S. Capitol Police Chief, Tom Manger.
And the name may sound familiar because he is most certainly a familiar face. He was once the police chief in Fairfax County, then led Montgomery County Police for 15 years. He retired in 2019, but he's back in an important new role. Lindsay Watts is here in studio with more. Hey, Lindsay.
Jim and Marina, Chief Manger worked in law enforcement over 4 decades, and Fox 5 spoke to him on his very last week on the job in Montgomery County. He said then it was going to take some time to get used to retirement. Who would have guessed just how short that retirement would be? Not even him.
If we had told you back then this is where you'd be 2 years later, what would you say?
I'd say no way. I actually, and in fact, if you'd asked me on January 5th, would I be here, I would have said I'm very happy being retired. But January 6th changed that.
How does it feel to be back at it?
It feels good. This is a great police department, and we've got a lot of work to do. But putting a uniform on and coming into work it's like riding a bike. It feels pretty good.
What's the morale like on the force right now?
Morale is always one of those topics where I always say it's in the eye of the beholder. The cops here went through something very traumatic on January 6th, and I think many of them are still feeling some of the impact from that day. So there's things that we need to do to improve the processes here, improve training, equipment, policy, staffing issues. And if we can do that, I think the officers here will feel better supported.
30 minutes ago, so that is just part of the interview with him. I also asked him about intelligence on potential threats this summer, including the conspiracy theory that former President Trump will be reinstated in August. We will have much more from that interview coming up later tonight on Fox 5. Jim.
Lindsay, let's talk about the leadership, because we had Stephen's son, he left, Yogananda Pittman came in. Where does that stand right now?
I asked him about that. We know that the chief and the assistant chief who were working on January 6th were ousted. And I asked, could there be other people who have to go who were in leadership roles that day? He says right now he has faith in the leadership team and did not indicate he plans to make any changes.
Did he give himself a timeline, Lindsay, of 100 days I want to accomplish X? Because there's a lot of reform that needs to happen given the incident on January 6th.
Really big reforms, and he has not given himself a timeline. He was just sworn in on Friday, so he's so new to this role. But he does acknowledge there is so much that needs to be tackled, and he says he's committed to doing that and just wants to tell people this is a great police department, and he has faith and believes in it and believes it can be better.
He certainly has experience on his side. We look forward to your report at 10 o'clock. Thank you.